row.
Yeah.
But what specifically about the event made you want to pick up your whole set and move it here?
So I'm not exactly sure how this came about, but I know that I went to a quarterfinal playoff game with Gotham FC, New York, New Jersey club, and it was so unbelievably exciting and I know that our executive producer, Shauna Thomas, was there too. And I think people just looked at each other and were like, this is amazing. We should 100% go to the championship. And one thing led to another. Here we are. Very rarely do we take this whole show on the road with me, Gail, and Nate. The last time we did it was for the Super Bowl in Vegas, Chiefs victory, of course. Now we're here again for this, and this is not going to be the KC Currents day. They didn't quite make it, but it's a huge day for women's soccer, and their stadium, which is the very first of its kind anywhere in the world, is going to be at the center of it all. So this is a glorious day for Kansas City as well, I think.
And you mentioned, huge day for women's soccer, but women's sports in general is also just expanding rapidly. What do coverage opportunities like this, how do you think that really helps just promote women's sports?
Well, boy, I wish I had a spare $1 million, because it seems like everyone who invests in women's sports these days ends up becoming a multi-millionaire, right? The rich get richer. It's the thing to be doing right now. 10 years ago, when this league was just getting started, the last league had folded and people didn't think this was ever going to work. Now they're so confident it's going to work, they're expanding, right? And they've got record attendance, sellout crowds. And when I was at that FC Gotham game, when I was at that quarterfinal game, you could really feel the contagious excitement. And when you watch the game, you're thinking to yourself, why did it take so long for this to happen?
And kind of switching gears a little bit, what kind of efforts go into moving your whole crew here? I imagine it's pretty expansive.
It is very expansive. We have a very special what to watch table that is in New York, in Times Square, that we do a big 740 thing every day on. And that table was gone for like 3 days. It left early. It was on the back of a train or a plane or a horseback or something, and it got here. And that's what we're going to be set up behind. It's right over there. It's the first time I've seen it in a few days. Hello, table. And so that was the big part, was getting that table here, and it's going to make us feel at home. The people of Kansas City are making us feel at home, so we're really happy to be here.
Awesome. Last question.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not, but is it your first time in Kansas City?
It is not my first time in Kansas City. I'm confident I've been here a few times, but the time that really sticks with me is I did a profile for our Sunday show of Janelle Monáe. Went to a park where she first performed, went to her parents' house, her childhood home, a couple barbecue spots, so I'm excited to make the rounds.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's great.